So let's take a look at creating social media content for opt-ins. Now this is one of Marie Forleo's opt-ins for the Copy Cure for copywriting. And it is a free course that she does. And there's a couple reasons why I chose this page. One, your opt-in page does not have to look this beautiful. That is not a requirement. The cleaner it looks, the more people that will opt in. So you want it to look good. Now, if you have lead pages, that's something where they've already got things set up for you that have proven conversions for different areas. I would say don't expect that just because somebody else got a conversion rate, you're going to get that rate. But this is actually something that is a website template that she used, and is probably pretty simple to put together. So there's always those sales page templates. Optimized Press is a place where you can have a theme that does very nice sales pages. There's a lot of other options for sales pages as well. There's just themes that you can have. But this is the copycure.com. It could be its own theme and website, or it is its own theme and website. So the other reason is what she does works, and it's actually a class about copywriting, so you know the content on here is going to be great, and I wanted to have an example that is, well, great content. So like your service page, your product page, your event page, your sales page, whatever it is, you should be able to automatically pull out a lot of great social media content just from what you've written, and if you can't, you should consider rewriting it. So the top 5 statements that we're going to make are the simple title, the question, the motivation, the intrigue, and the buzz. So the simple title is easy. It's a free copywriting class. Learn 3 secrets to copy that connects and converts. It's a really great statement, very easy. Down here it says you can write copy that's true to your voice and persuasive without being pushy. Find out how in this class. Now, you could change that as to a question that says, do you want to write copy that's true to your voice and persuasive without being pushy? Now you've switched that around and you've asked, now do you want to make copy that's true to your voice is going to be a more persuasive piece of content to get people to say, yes, I do, I would like to, please show me how, as opposed to just making the statement. So I would say go in and find out where you can make it a question. Questions are going to be something that people engage more with. Now you can go in and say, okay, let's take that piece of content again. It says you can write copy that's true to your voice and persuasive without being pushy. Could be motivational, but you could also tweak a few words and say you have a voice, and that voice is persuasive. Without being pushy, you can write copy that sells. So that's a way where you could actually take a statement you've already written, switch the words around, and now all of a sudden you've got a quote that you can that is motivational, that gets people excited, and put it on a image or just in text and put that out there. So don't think that you just write this down and go, oh, okay, great, that's a good statement, I'm just going to put that in there. Say, how could I turn this one statement? It's actually a great exercise and almost a challenge I put out to you. I want you to take that one statement or one statement that you have and try to create some kind of content with these 5 examples. So take this one statement and just state it out, then make it a question, then make it motivational, then make it where you've got intrigue, and then make it where you've got buzz. So do that and just practice that a couple times, and you will find that it'll become easier for you. It will come easier to you. Now, things that you're going to learn in the class, why copies, the secret elixir for success in business. That's something where, hey, the secret elixir, that's a little bit mysterious. You could create some intrigue by stating something about, there's one secret elixir for success in business. Do you want to know what it is? Question. So now you're kind of making it a question, but there's intrigue, there's mystery there. You can turn the copy CPR, 3 critical elements to copy that connects and inverts. You can turn that into a question and say, does your sales page need copy CPR? And copy CPR could almost be its own hashtag. Maybe that's something that she started. So there's lots of ways you can go in and look at the content that you've created and flip it around to create that intrigue, ask a question, create motivation. So you're finding different ways to utilize your copy and your content to make it into social media statements that are really going to create engagement and pull people back to your site. Now, the last one, buzz, is that if you haven't put this out yet, then you want to, you could obviously say a lot of these same types of comments, but talk about how you're creating it or how it's coming out. Or we've just discovered or invented copy CPR to breathe life back into your content. The course is coming out soon. Click here to find out more. So that then maybe they've got an email list of people that are waiting to, getting on the list to hear about it when it comes out. Maybe they're including some of the imagery. Maybe they're going in, and to create buzz, they're going to say, hey, we're doing, we're creating a new copywriting class. It's going to have a fun sort of retro feel. What do you think about which of these images is your favorite? Maybe they've got 4 different types of Copy Cure bottles, or this same exact thing, but it's on 4 different kinds of alcoholic bottles. Or remedy bottles, elixir bottles. And people get to say, hey, here's the one I like best. So letting people have a choice in the imagery that you're using is a great way to create buzz and content without really changing a whole lot of what you're saying. Or you can go in and say, hey, we're thinking of calling it this, or hey, we're thinking of which of these 4 statements speaks most to you about this free class that we're working on. Go here and get added to the list to find out right when it comes out. So there's a lot of things that you can do, but that is a really great way for opt-ins to get, and really this applies to almost any content that you create, but great ways to go in and pull that content and get people to get excited about coming over to your list.